Alright folks, it's time to test the 4G LTE connectivity on the Motorola Droid Bionic on Verizon's 4G network. So we've got the Motorola Droid Bionic in the middle. On the left, we've got the Motorola Droid X, which has a 3G connection on Verizon Wireless. And on the right, we've got the Nexus 1, which is connected to my home Wi-Fi. You can see I've searched Fandroid on each one of these. I've also cleared all the cache and cookies and everything for each of these web browsers. So as you can see up here in the top left, I've got 4 bars of 3G on the Droid X. I've got 4 bars of 4G LTE on the Droid Bionic, and it looks like I've got a good Wi-Fi signal, so 2 out of 3, and the router's right behind me, so it's not going to get much better than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap Fandroid here, then here, then here. Now, on your mark, get set, go. And 4G and Wi-Fi are competing. Looks like Wi-Fi is up there, and they're still chugging along. Actually, this one's chugging along too. Done. Wi-Fi done. 4G done. And this is gonna have a bunch of load, and you can see what it's loading is, and then it's finally done. So it was loading the ad and the stuff that's a little bit more multimedia intensive. So clearly it came down in the order it should have. Okay, once again, got the Droid Bionic in the middle. Got the speedtest.net app loaded up on all 3, the Droid X, Droid Bionic, Nexus 1 on 3G, 4G, and Wi-Fi. Here it doesn't matter how quickly I press them because it's not a race to be finished. It actually records the download and upload speeds. So holy smokes, look at that. I don't know if you just saw the surge that the 4G had there for a little bit, but that was ridiculous. And it looks like, okay, that one just finished. So let's compare Wi-Fi, and oh my gosh, the download speed of the 4G network and upload speed crushed Wi-Fi even, and ping was a little slower. And then here you can see 3G. So look at that difference. I mean, that's absurd. Not only did the 4G beat 3G, it crushed Wi-Fi, which is absurd. So let's just do restart test one more time to make sure this is not a fluke. Restart, restart, restart. And there you go. See it capping out again, the 4G network. So that's pretty impressive, folks. That's really impressive. That's the kind of reason that you want to get a 4G phone moving forward. You're going to sign a 2-year contract. There's going to be a lot more multimedia rich apps and games and websites and everything. So if you're getting a new contract, a really good idea to try and get a 4G phone, which is a great reason to pick up the Droid Bionic. I'm kind of curious to let's do this one more time and do it with like a YouTube video. Alright folks, so I've got the Motorola Droid Bionic in the middle again. I'm going to do a YouTube test and try and load up some YouTube high definition videos on all 3 devices and see how quickly each one run. Again, we've got the Droid X here at the bottom on Verizon 3G, Droid Bionic in the middle on Verizon 4G, and then the Nexus 1 on Wi-Fi. So let's just go ahead and pick the top selection, which is high definition 1080p demo video. Amazing crystal clear quality, supposedly. So just go boom, 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 and see how quickly. Okay, so they all load pretty quickly. They went in reverse order,
incredibly beautiful, but desperately endangered.
even though I touched the bottom one first. So one interesting thing to note here is when we did the speed test, although the Droid Bionic was quicker, it had a longer ping time, which is probably the reason that the Wi-Fi loaded up quicker.
A staggering 350 feet beneath the surface on a critical
And you can see they're all pretty running smoothly, which kind of just makes you want to give Verizon props, because their 4G and 3G videos are pretty much displaying HD video on a mobile device as good as Wi-Fi. So
Time to come up. Do you copy?
I mean, this doesn't give you a great indication of the advantages of 4G. But nonetheless, none of these are lagging. I want to find something really intense that will compare the differences, but I guess speedtest.net is it. There you have it. Verizon 4G LTE network on the Motorola Droid Bionic.